9.5 hours. Yes, that's right. It started at 3 p.m. Pacific time, ended around 12:30 a.m. Pacific time. The next day, CJI day one is complete. And what a show it was, from the production value to the matches, some major upsets. And we're just going to go through it and do a little recap. I don't know how long this will take, but we'll go through right from the very beginning until the very end. Again, about 9.5 hours this took. Opening match, Nick Rodriguez submits Max Jimenez. Let's have a look-see look at the action. Rear naked choke.
To 2 seconds, Nick.
Everything under the eyebrows. Nick Rodriguez. Owen Livesey defeats Muhammad Ali. This one, fun matchup. This one's really takedown, trips, utilizing his ball. Really fun match. Adam Bradley defeated Kyle Bame, utilized his game from the bottom, earned himself a unanimous decision. His guard retention was ridiculous, defeating that, moving forward into the next round. Luke Rockhold against Pat Downey. This was an interesting one. Rockhold, you know, proud.
Yeah, you gotta go for the leg.
Johnson here looked like he was trying to take. Pat Downey wanted nothing to do with it. Huge slam. Rear naked choke, and Pat Downey defeated Luke Rockhold via decision. The next one, massive, massive upset. Probably the biggest upset, I don't know, maybe in grappling history. This one was crazy. Lucas Kennard comes out of nowhere, submits Victor Hugo. This was his leg entanglements were wicked. Forced attack, giant upset. Lucas Kennard. Ignacio Santos defeated Pedro Alex via decision. This one also interesting decision. I believe the announcers were like, I don't think that one was the way it should have gone. But here it is. Ignacio Santos defeated Pedro Alex via decision. Very impressive performance by Greg Kervliet. Felipe Andrew defeated him, but like, Greg is a guy who comes from a wrestling background, not a jiu-jitsu background, and to be able to take a guy like Felipe Andrew to a decision, I got to give my hats off to this guy. But Felipe Andrew moving forward, moving on to the quarterfinals. And then we had Gabriel Rocha defeating William Tackett. Just a gritty performance by Joel Gabriel. William Tackett dominated him in the first round. Looked like the second round, William Tackett had it as well. And then Rocha just was able to win round 3 and get the job done and earn the decision on all 3 judges' scorecards. Now, I was hoping, this is one thing that I would have done if I were CJI, and I know it was a very successful evening. They earned a ton of money. The views were through the roof. They sold, the merch, I believe, was sold out almost instantly. Lineups were massive from what I heard. But I wish that after the initial opening round of the over 80 kilogram division, they would have bounced to the under 80 kilogram division for their round of 16, and then moved back to the over 80 kilogram division for the quarterfinals, and then back to under. So we got sort of a mix between the heavier weight division and the lighter weight division. I thought that's the way it was going to go, and then when I heard that we were moving right into the quarterfinals of the over 80 kilogram division right after. It was, I was surprised to say the least. Quarterfinal action, Adam Bradley defeats Pat Downey via split decision. Downey was not happy about that one. Even in the comment section here, LMFAO, no, he didn't. Split decision over Adam Bradley. His guard retention, I guess, was what did it. He kept him in the guard. He was throwing up attacks, and Pat Downey was just grinding and progressing forward. He did get takedowns, but he wasn't able to get the decision. This one, Inacio Santos defeats Lucas Kennard. No question about this one. Inacio Santos earned the decision in this one. But again, in the comment section, some people bias thinking Lucas Kennard won this one. I think Inacio did just enough to earn himself the decision in this one. Very fun matchup. Felipe Andrew, next one up, moves forward. This guy's a gi guy, and in the no-gi game, he earns the decision against Joel Gabriel, and he moves forward into the semifinals. He was talking about that in his post-match speech with Alex Wendling, saying, you know, I'm not a no-gi guy, really, but here he is, semifinals, looking for that $1 million on day 2. And now we go to the under 80 kilogram division. This is where the flashy stuff starts to happen. This is where the speed picks up. This is where we have the deepest bracket of all time. Ty Rutolo submits Jason Nolf via knee bar in the opening match of the under 80 kilogram division. This was an insane finish. This was crazy, this match. In the opening round, moving on to the quarterfinals. Levi Leary Jones submits Roberto Jimenez via heel hook. This one was very impressive as well. What a finish by Levi Jones Leary. His leg attack, his guard, it's just so nasty. It's right I was surprised Roberto Jimenez hung on for as long as he did. His knee was right there. Look how deep that thing was, and then he had to change up the grip. It's so nasty. It's really insane. At least that was nasty. So, Levi Jones Leary moves on to the next round. Lucas Barboza defeats Kenta Iwamoto via decision. This was a great match. I thought this one, I thought Kenta did a fantastic job in this match. Could have gone either way. Lucas Barboza picked it up. Joseph Chen defeated Andy Varela. This one via decision. This was a back and forth battle. Chen, the thing is Chen's game, you know, he's flashy. He's off balancing. He can utilize his great pressure guard passing. This is a technical battle. In terms of a guy who's going to push into it. Exactly that. Perfect combination. Comment section. Just a beautiful performance by Joseph Chen. Cade Rutolo submitted Mateus Diniz via straight footlock. Let's have a look at that one. What a footlock that was. what a match. Tommy Langacker defeats Renato Canuto via decision. This guy's arms were burnt out. Look at the vascularity on those arms. Burnt out, but got the job done and moved on to the quarterfinals. Owen O'Flanagan defeated Majid Hage. Great performance. Savage scrambles. That's the Andrew Tackett match. I don't know why we don't have any. Oh, here it is, right here. Legs tied up. Gets a dig. Majid tries to turn away right here.
Sai, vai rodar. Vai ligar o pé e vai rodar.
Pulls it back to the other side. Gets the dig.
Vamos sair, não deixa pra fora. Não deixa pra fora.
Yeah, right here. Then we had Andrew Tackett defeating Nicky Ryan via decision, but holy crap, like the scrambles in this match were crazy. Andrew Tackett might be the slickest grappler on this card. If this were to like a point or IBJJ after hard passing. I'll talk about this after the quarterfinal match that Andrew Tackett fixing his hair. Yes, it was a guillotine attempt by Nicky, but holy crap. Moved on to the quarterfinals. Now we got quarterfinals action for the under 80 kilogram division. Levi Jones Leary defeats Ty Rotolo via decision. Pretty close match, but Ty was injured from the first round of that match, and Levi took advantage, hunting leg entanglements, not letting Ty pass his guard. This was a very, very impressive performance. And now we got Levi Jones Leary against Lucas Barboza. Holy crap. Joseph Chen was en route to winning this match. Great takedown in the third round. And then he conceded the position and went back into his guard, which, you know, everybody thought that Joseph Chen's guard was going to be, not able to be penetrated. And it was, unfortunately. This was, I don't know if they show. Setup for it was wild. Joseph got the wrestle up, takedown. He didn't show the setup. The step through was what I wanted everybody to see. Split position where he was almost in the headquarters, and then he stepped through the leg, got into the knee crush. Impressive performance. Lucas Barboza moves on to day 2, takes on Levi Jones Leary. Cade Rutolo defeats Tommy Langacker via decision. This was not an easy performance, but a typical Cade Rutolo performance where he movement. Langacker not able to get anything done, and Cade moves forward onto the next day. I don't know how Tommy survived this. This is so weak. I thought he was asleep at one point because he was just so calm. Holy crap. This is always moving. Always trying to move. Always trying to move. This is just typical I'm super excited to see the next match, Cade Rutolo, Andrew Tackett. Andrew Tackett defeats Owen O'Flanagan via decision. And as I was saying, I wanted to talk about Andrew Tackett. This match, again, Andrew and Owen are competing at around 12:15 a.m. And these guys are going through the roof. The passing of Andrew Tackett, Owen O'Flanagan, and Nicky Ryan have two of the best guards in grappling, and Andrew Tackett slid through them like butter. Like, watch some of this. This is insane. Yeah, slick transitions from Owen O'Flanagan, but you know, seriously, Andrew Tackett basically not caring about any of the stuff he was throwing up, not caring about any of his attacks, and just sliding right through. He would get to that north-south position and then boom, slide right down into side control. The control, the grappling prowess. Andrew Tackett, 21 years old, moves on to day 2, competes against Cade Rutolo, who's probably the favorite in the division now, and Andrew Tackett has a chance at $1 million on day 2. Holy crap, day 1 was wild. I cannot wait for today. 5 p.m. Pacific time start, day 2 CJI. Going to be insane. If we look at the day 1 viewership, 1.2 million views, 130K concurrent views, 10.8 million Instagram impressions. As Craig says, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for day 2. I am the captain. That was insanity by CJI. Today we have CJI, ADCC, UFC. Holy crap, what a day for combat sports. Gordon Ryan takes on Felipe Pena at 5 p.m. I believe that will finish off the day 1 of ADCC. And I said on my Instagram, if ADCC were smart, this is right when CJI day 2 starts. They would have made that match live and free on YouTube. Not going to happen. You'll have to catch that on Flow Grappling. But wow, what a day 1 for CJI. Super impressive stuff. Cannot wait for day 2. Let's go. Thank you for watching. Day 2 comes up tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific time on YouTube.